Many people, both in Russia and internationally, perceive Russian as a relatively uniform language, with dialects playing a less significant role than in some other Slavic languages. This perception, however, is not entirely accurate. While Russian dialects might appear less diverse at first glance, a closer examination reveals a rich tapestry of linguistic variation. The apparent homogeneity of Russian can be attributed to several historical, geographical, and social factors that have shaped the development of the language over the centuries. Understanding these factors is crucial to appreciating the true extent of dialectal diversity within Russia. In the following sections, we will delve into the world of Russian dialects, exploring their characteristics and the reasons behind their seemingly less prominent status compared to some other Slavic languages, like Slovene and Slovak. By comparing and contrasting the linguistic landscapes of Russia, Slovenia, and Slovakia, we can gain a deeper understanding of how historical events, political decisions, and social dynamics can influence the evolution and perception of language. Despite the widespread perception of uniformity, Russia possesses a diverse range of dialects, each with its own unique phonetic, lexical, and grammatical features. These dialects can be broadly classified into three main groups: Northern, Central, and Southern. Northern dialects spoken in the areas around St. Petersburg and Arkhangelsk are known for their distinctive pronunciation, including the preservation of the sound O in unstressed syllables, which has shifted to A in Standard Russian. Central dialects spoken in Moscow and the surrounding regions form the basis of modern Standard Russian. However, even within this group, variations exist in pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. Southern dialects spoken in the southern regions of European Russia are characterized by their unique vowel sounds and grammatical structures. For example, the pronunciation of the letter G can vary significantly, ranging from a fricative sound to a sound similar to the English H. These regional variations in pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar, while subtle in some cases, highlight the inherent diversity within the Russian language. Understanding these differences is essential for appreciating the richness and complexity of Russian linguistic tradition. The emergence of a standardized form of Russian played a significant role in shaping the perception of dialectal diversity. Beginning in the 18th century, under the influence of writers and scholars like Mikhail Lomonosov and Nikolai Karamzin, a standardized form of Russian based on the Moscow dialect began to take shape. This process of standardization was further reinforced during the 19th and 20th centuries through the establishment of a national education system and the widespread dissemination of literature, media, and official communication in Standard Russian. As a result, Standard Russian gained significant prestige and became the dominant language of government, education, and public life. This standardization process, while crucial for fostering national unity and promoting literacy, also contributed to the marginalization of regional dialects. Dialects, often perceived as deviations from the norm, were relegated to informal domains like family and local communities. This historical context is crucial for understanding why Russian dialects might seem less diverse compared to languages like Slovene and Slovak, which did not experience such a forceful and centralized standardization process. Despite the push for standardized Russian, Regional dialects persist to this day. In rural areas and among older generations, unique dialects thrive, offering a window into Russia's cultural tapestry. In the northern regions, the Pomor dialect, influenced by maritime culture, stands out. In the southern steppes, Cossack dialects preserve words from nomadic and military traditions. These dialects are living records of regional identities and histories. They encapsulate local traditions and folklore handed down through generations. In urban areas, a blend of standard Russian with regional dialects showcases a dynamic interplay between old and new. Social media platforms and online communities are vibrant spaces for sharing regional dialects. This digital renaissance offers hope for preserving Russia's linguistic diversity, enriching the nation's cultural fabric. As we explore the rich tapestry of Russian dialects, it's important to take a global perspective. Let's turn our attention to Slovakia and Slovenia, two countries that offer compelling lessons in linguistic diversity, geographical and historical isolation. Both Slovak and Slovene are spoken in regions with diverse and often rugged terrains. Slovakia's mountains and Slovenia's Alps and karst regions. These geographic features historically isolated communities from one another, allowing distinct dialects to develop and evolve independently over time. For example, Slovene is known to have at least 48 dialects and 13 subdialects, some of which differ so significantly that speakers from different regions may struggle to understand each other. Political fragmentation and diverse influences. Throughout history, both Slovakia and Slovenia have been part of various empires and political entities, like the Austro-Hungarian Empire, where local languages mixed with German, Hungarian, Italian, and other languages. This resulted in a complex linguistic landscape where local dialects retained distinct features while also incorporating foreign influences, preserving their diversity. Cultural identity and preservation efforts. Unlike Russian, which underwent significant standardization efforts, Slovene and Slovak have emphasized the preservation and celebration of their dialects as part of national identity. In Slovenia, dialectal variation is seen as a crucial element of cultural heritage, and there is an active effort to study and maintain these dialects. Similarly, in Slovakia, regional dialects have cultural significance and are often celebrated in literature, music, and folklore. These international examples highlight the importance of embracing and preserving linguistic diversity. They remind us that dialects are not just variations of speech, but are living records of history, culture, and identity. As Russia navigates its linguistic future, these lessons from Slovakia and Slovenia offer a valuable perspective on the beauty and importance of dialectal richness. Are you interested in studying Russian or other Slavic languages? Then give the Ling app a try. It has languages that other apps don't. Click on the link in the description to start your free trial today.